Hey there folks, welcome to the video, and we now have a Williams unveiled as well, the FW43B, the first car that will be under Doralton Capital's kind of tenure as the owners of the team. And, well, what do I think of it? Well, it's certainly striking to say the least, a sort of mishmash of 80s and 90s liveries I saw Chainbear on Twitter referred to as like a VHS tape. But there are some quite subtle things that stood out for me. One of them is around the body of it, just behind the cockpit. It doesn't have the kind of bulge in a similar way to what we've seen on the Aston or the Mercedes. Instead, it sort of has a big bump on it, but it's more naturally embedded within the bodywork. Side pods also go down quite quickly as well. And as for the floor, doesn't look like there's much development work on it, but again, we could be looking at old renders of the car. Though, I think the thing that marred this launch a bit more was the technological downside. For Williams, they were trying to do this unveiling through an AR app, augmented reality. They had done one for Apple devices, but they didn't release one for Android. They were saying they were going to do it ahead of the launch today, but they ended up not doing the launch at all on there. Instead releasing the pictures online, and the reason being was because, well, somebody hacked it, which I've seen people pointing out is not particularly great when they're saying they're sponsored by a cybersecurity firm. That's not going to be a great advertisement for them, for sure. But at the same time, it just shows how some people just want to ruin the fun of it, you know? Like, it's something that's a bit gimmicky, but it's something that they were trying to do that was a bit unique. A bit similar to how Aston Martin did the unlock in the vault. A bit similar to how Alpine did their unveiling. However, it turns out it's only really Aston who got away without any major technical hitches. And that's a bit of a shame. I mean, F1's about the show, and for a lot of the teams, they've absolutely delivered it. But for some, it's been technical gimmicks that have played up, or for others, it's just been somebody trying to sabotage it, and that's a bit of a shame, to be honest. That said, I quite like the look of the Williams. The F1 grid is feeling a little bit too blue this season, but at the same time, it's a nice change, and especially for a team that didn't seem to have a particularly profound motif in their design after the Martini sponsorship ended. It's a nice welcome kind of variation and change. I look forward to seeing how they do when the car hits track. On that note, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.